A Mother's Christmas Wish by Glenda Young, published by Headline, and this is a novel that's set in the 1920s in RYHOPE in Sunderland. And remember, this is a period of hardship. World War I has just finished. A lot of people are eking out a living, and I think the author captures this very well. And this is her genre, that she brings an electricity to that, really kind of magics up the era, the time and place. Emma is in her late teens and growing up with her mother in Ireland. Now, she has been caught in flagrante with a man of the cloth, which of course is a terrible thing. There are consequences on many levels, and the first one is that she is sent away with much approbation. There's a lot of gossip to RYHOPE in Sunderland to stay with her Aunt Bessie, who runs a pub. Aunt Bessie has lost her husband and she's taken it very hard, and she's finding it very difficult to run the pub. Now, there are people around her who are good friends, but there are also people around her who are taking advantage, and this is what young Emma comes into. And I think the author is very good at conjuring up, the era. And I know from following her on social media that she does a lot of research to really capture the vibrancy and the poverty and the feel of the time and place. So there is RYHOPE, and it's a very difficult place for a lot of people. There are a lot of women because a lot of men have died in World War I, and it's just a few years after the end of that war. And this is what Emma comes to, and she's a very proactive, a very competent, feisty, sassy young woman who finds herself in the bosom of the family, the extended family as it were, and has to find a footing. So if you like historical fiction, I think the series that Glenda Young writes, it's very approachable, it's very easy to read, and the stories always bowl along very nicely. There's often a bit of romance in there. There's a lot of hardship, and it does feel quite bleak at at many levels, but that is what the period was like. So I think if you're looking for something different to read, and you want to go to RYHOPE in Sunderland and that area and get a feel for the mining community, then A Mother's Christmas Wish by Glenda Young is one to pick up, and particularly at a Christmassy time of year.